Hello everyone and welcome to Downtime Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Knights of Pen and Paper 2 for the PC. With this game being an RPG, I suppose the main thing that I should mention about is its story. It's not the most serious story in the world. The main premise of the game is that you just literally meta-playing a D&D game. But the world around you is sort of changing, but the table and characters and DM in the middle are always staying constant. So the story is literally just getting told through all of those characters and the NPCs that the DM decides to make. While the combat is incredibly simple, this doesn't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing at all. It's very, very easy for new players of this kind of genre game to pick up, yet still being in-depth enough for people to get better and get good at it and realise that there are better strategies than others. Some of the basic mechanics of this game are, there's the travel system where you have to move around like a top-down view map, and you have to make a roll on a virtual D20 in order to safely travel. While this is a really good mechanic, random RNG usually does screw people over, and it can be a little bit off-putting relying on a roll to see if it's going to take you longer to travel due to an ambush or whatever happens on there. Though there are some interesting encounters that can happen while you are traveling. There's also the investigation system that relies heavily on a few of your rolls succeeding in a row, and while it looks good that all 5 of my characters are having to roll a d20, you would be absolutely amazed at how often that just doesn't work, and you end up having to do it over and over and over again just for the chance of finding what you could just buy in a shop anyway. Which is my only criticism with the investigation system. Other than that, every area seems to have some pretty unique stuff that you can pick up and it stays interesting. One of the things in this game that I would say didn't go too in-depth, and I feel like it could have done with a little bit of extra care, was the crafting system, where basically it's just basic, add an item together to make another item. I know that's all crafting in a nutshell, but I don't know, I just feel as though it's lacking something and could have had a lot more oomph to it. One part of the game that I thought was really well put together and really well thought out and done in a really cool, unique way was the character creation system. You can make up to 5 characters and you can pick from a list of players that give them a different passive bonus, then their race, which is human, dwarf or elf, the 3 box standard fantasy races that most people usually use, and then you have the classes where there's a lot of different ones and also secret unlockable classes later on in the game. Overall, I would give Knights of Pen and Paper 2 a very solid 7 out of 10. It's a very fun game, very funny, very nice to just throw on every now and then when you don't have time to play a proper full-on RPG but just want to get like a quick adventure done while you're there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.